Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Raven here. Today, I'd like to go over the new items I've been working on for From Peasants to Palaces. They're called animal spirit items. So, here's a little bit of lore about them that I've come up with. Sometimes, upon an animal's death, the body dies as the soul lingers. Most of the time, these souls gain sentience, but then they fade from existence within a year. However, on extremely rare occasions, the soul not only gains sentience, but it is reborn as an animal spirit item, granting it the following features. So, animal spirit items are what they sound like: animal spirits that can transform or take the shape of an item, or are most of the time in the form of the item. Um, and whenever obtained by a player or an NPC or creature, it is always in an item form at first. Um, each of the animal items have 6 different stages. Um, there is the base form at level 0, and it is a +0 item. And then there's at level 5, you get the named form, which is when you learn the spirit within the item's name, giving you a +1 item. At level 10, you get your transformed form, and it becomes a +2 item. At level 15, it becomes a +3 item, and you get the awakened form. At level 20, you get the fusion form, and it becomes a +5. And at level 25 plus, you get the awakened fusion form. And what all these are is the base form is just the base weapon or item or armor. The named form is getting the animal's name. The transformed form is it transforms into like an upgraded form of itself. The awakened form is it's in the upgraded form, but it also summons the spirit at half your level. And then the fusion form is it's in you fuse with the item and the creature spirit. And then in the perfect or the awakened fusion form, you fuse with the item and then you summon the spirit at a level equal to your level. And then each form has its own ability or abilities. After base form, all forms after gain the abilities of all previous forms in addition to that form's ability. In order to summon or dismiss the item, it is at will, no combat or mana points required. When you summon it, you can choose what form it's in, depending on if you have different forms unlocked or not. And in order to change its form, then it costs 1 combat point. So if you summon it while in base form and then you want to switch it to named form, then that costs 1 combat point. And the item that I've come up with so far for everyone to be able to use is called the Elemental Wolf King. It is a gauntlet that is in the shape of a wolf's head in its base form, and there's two of them, so it's a pair of gauntlets. The left one is fire, the right one is air, and then when it gets into its named form, you learn its name, which is Elemental King Maximilian. And then in his transformed form, the gauntlets grow into full arm guards, and on the shoulder of the right hand side, you get a water head shaped wolf, and then on the right, it's a wolf head that is earth. And then in the awakened form, the shoulder pieces come down and connect and create a chest piece that's a breastplate, and the breastplate has a protruding wolf head that is all four of the elements: fire, air, earth, and water. And then in the fusion form, you transform into a werewolf, and then in the awakened fusion form, you transform into an elemental werewolf that can wield all four elements, and you summon the wolf spirit. You also summon the wolf spirit in the awakened form, and the wolf spirit is a five-headed elemental wolf dog. The middle head is all four elements. The left head next to it is fire. The right head next to the middle is air. The far left head is earth, and the far right head is water. I hope you have all enjoyed this overview of the items that I'm working on, and I hope that you all use them and come up with some really cool animal spirit items for everyone in your party to use and bond with. Thank you. Have a nice day. Like, subscribe, and join us on our adventures for more.